With an increasing population growth, coupled with the awakening of the average Ghanaian to the benefits of second cycle education, there has been the need to expand or build new infrastructural facilities for the various streams of secondary and technical subsector. Closely related to this is the nagging problem of overcrowding, dilapidated infrastructure, or the total absence of infrastructure. This has been the lot of many a second cycle institution.
There were challenges about dormitories, especially many of the boarding schools. The dormitories were overcrowded. If you visited any of the secondary schools and just see the conditions in which the students are packed into one room, was completely unacceptable. So you needed to provide some dormitories to decongest the sleeping arrangements in the dormitories.
Some of the schools are well endowed and others are less endowed. Those that are well endowed, they have quite a number of infrastructure developments that augur well for their successful existence. And then we have some that lack a lot of amenities with regards to development. I now have a complete dormitory block which we have given to the boys in the boarding house. We now have the 6-unit classroom block completed and are about to start using it. It delayed, so we had to make an alternative arrangement for the first years. And then there is a new dormitory block under construction and a new classroom block. But currently we have a complete dormitory block and a 6-unit classroom block.
This beautiful edifice that we see here is a dormitory for girls. And additionally, Getfund is also putting up a 2-story dormitory for boys in this school. All these things will come in handy to help alleviate the problem with regards to staff accommodation and students accommodation. Additionally, you'll be glad to know that this facility will afford us the opportunity this year to admit as many students who are willing to come and stay in the boarding house as possible.
I can remember when I came to Form 1, our dormitory was too small. I was sleeping on the floor, but now we have new dormitory, which I can say that when the Form 1s come inside, they'll have a place to sleep. They're not going to sleep on the floor as what I did.
Getfund has given us a pickup, Mahindra pickup. I think it was given some years ago. And they started putting up a girls' dormitory, which is not yet completed. But last year they started an administration block for the school. They also helped complete a dining hall complex, which was started some years ago. And it has now been handed over to us. It's the newest project we have. It was started in 2011 and completed in 2012.
Getfund generally has done a tremendous job in our region. In Kwanzaa in particular, probably we've had too much of the cake. And if I want to talk about it from the basic school to the secondary school to the tertiary, a lot has been done in Burahafo. And we, for example, when it comes to infrastructure, we have taken so many schools, too many structures in our municipality. It shouldn't be less than 40-50 schools in the past 3 years in Kwanzaa alone, which is a lot. We have also built, with Getfund, we've built, I think, more than about 11-story buildings for our secondary schools and our technical schools in the municipality. So I think Getfund has done a lot in the municipality.
So far, there are a lot of projects that I can see going on. There is one that has been completed and the Form 4 class are currently having their studies there, and ever since that building was built, it has helped us a lot.
Until Getfund came to the school was one of the schools that most of the students around would not want to attend, but because of the facilities that Getfund had brought to the school, everybody wants to attend Malco Girls. Currently we have an 8-unit classroom block which has been completed. We have a library project under construction, a dormitory block, and then a staff bungalow.
We decided that we'll map up an effective strategy that will help us address the educational challenges that we're facing within the district. Currently, we have about 54 Getfund projects ongoing in the district. Mangwasi Senior High School was one of the deprived secondary schools within the district. Currently, I know Mangwasi alone is benefiting from about 8 Getfund projects. They have a completed dormitory block, boys dormitory. I know there is a girls dormitory block ongoing. There are classroom blocks ongoing. As an assembly as well, we've also contributed in putting up a few structures for the Mangwasi communities.
We were learning under trees, few classrooms were there, students were compelled to learn under trees. But today, we thank God, Getfund has now come in. I built a 12-unit classroom where students, it can accommodate almost all our students. We have 4 departments: business, agric, arts, and then home economics. So with this classroom in place now, we'll be able to house them effectively. Now coming to their dormitories, Getfund has started dormitory for the boys and then another one for the girls, but they are the 14 level. We are hoping that the contractors on site will hurry up with the project so that within a short time they will complete the project.
It's marvelous because having this kind of project in our school makes me also proud, yes, to be part of this institution, because looking at a 12-unit classroom block, the dormitories for the boys and girls, which is going to help us, study.
The projects here are about 12 in number. Getfund is setting up a complete senior high school for the people of Sisala West District. The projects are enormous. The benefits that it will bring to the district cannot be overemphasized. Take for example, when the school is established or open here, it will open up a lot of economic activities for the people here. We are so grateful to Getfund for the work that it is doing for the people of Sisala West. We have been very grateful because had it been the Getfund, if we should take what Getfund has done for Sisala West, we will have no project in Sisala West, because almost 80 to 90% of the projects that we have in Sisala West come from Getfund. As you can see, this one alone, the senior high school projects alone can testify to the fact that Getfund is doing so much for the people of Sisala West.
For my district in the Sisala West, we've seen great increase in infrastructure in terms of school blocks, and now we are having quite a number of school quarters for my teachers. So it has improved the infrastructure situation vis-a-vis the classroom blocks. Yeah, I would wish that Getfund continues for ages, because we still have a number of things that we'll need Getfund to provide for us in the area, especially for teachers' quarters, to enable my teachers stay in the communities where they teach.
This new dormitory is really helping us, because I can remember the time we're in the old building, it was raining and the zinc it's as if it's coming down on us, and we had to run to other corners to save ourselves. And more to the point, when you are talking of water, sometimes when the log water, we had to go and fight and fetch water. But nowadays, because of the new building, there's a lot of water there. We fetch water the way we want. And when it is heat season, that place is always too much. We can't even sleep, and mosquitoes to be disturbing. But the new building, there's fans there for us to be comfortable in the night during the hot season. And more to the point, the KVIP there is always too nasty. You can't even step your foot and get to the hole to free yourself. But the new building has given us WCs, and we are okay there. We are really enjoying the place.
Animals, that's rats, used to pass through the ceiling. Now we lie on our beds comfortably with no fears, and we are really grateful and happy, and we hope they will do more.
The renovation of the labs, it is making our teaching very, very effective. because initially we didn't have some very nice benches like this and stools, and to carry on practicals, science practicals. But with the renovation and putting in place all these things is making our teaching very, very easy and effective. A very big thank you to Getfund for this marvelous work done.
Admin has really helped us because first we used to stand on our feet, but now with the help of these tools and equipment has only made teaching and learning effective.
On assumption of office in May 2009, the Board of Trustees of the Getfund and its administrators embarked on a massive drive to modernize and expand the hitherto poor conditions of the infrastructural and training facilities of the secondary and technical subsector of the educational system. In some cases, new structures have been built to give these institutions a facelift.
So in fact, the Getfund has helped us in a very, very, very big way, very tremendous, in that it has provided us with a lot of classroom infrastructure across the whole Sasala West district. You know, as you go around, you will see the Getfund projects all over. You know, and including classroom furniture. You know, so we have to be really grateful to the Getfund for initiating such projects. Currently, it is only the Getfund that is operating here, giving us infrastructure for our various classroom infrastructure for the various communities in terms of schooling. Very fortunately, we also have benefited from one of the modern senior high schools that is being constructed in Gulu here, and we are grateful to the government for also naming it Liman Senior High School.
This intervention came in at the right time, especially when it was time for the 4-year student to take off. It provided accommodation for the first years who otherwise would not have got a place at all at the old site. So they gave me these two twin 6-unit, 6-unit classroom block, and we started using them since 2000, since the takeoff of the 4-year program. On coming to this side with the student population, it has lifted the face of the school. It has given a new image of the school altogether. Otherwise, people thought the Academy of Christ the King was no school at all because of where we were located. And because of the environment, they laugh at the students who attend the school. Teachers' morals were low, and everything was not encouraging as it should be for academic work to go on. So the intervention has been massive, and it is really proactive for opinion leaders and the leaders of government to put in place Getfund to support schools of my type. Academic environment and discipline enhances high learning skills. So the teachers are happy, the environment is conducive, and therefore there's improvement in the performance of our students. Last year, the percentage was very high. Everybody passed, nobody failed, and this year too the result has come. It's the same scenario that we have. There's no failure, and therefore the A's are coming. They're having the A, B, 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 and now we are all happy as a school for that matter. I can say we are just rubbing shoulder with the high schools in Cape Coast.